Hey guys, this video is going to be a little bit about my style journey and finding my personal style through color, theories, essences, um, and the Kibbe system. So here you go. My name is Felicia Fallon. I'm an artist, traveler. Most of what I do is under the umbrella of social change through cultural art. And this video specifically, so okay, yeah, my journey, my style journey, finding all of that, where I'm at now. With color seasons, I believe I am a deep winter. Um, my skin tone is cool. Um, and I do wear a lot of the deep autumn colors, okay. Um, and I think part of that might be that I'm a little bit darker, but also a lot of people in the African American African descendants tend to be deep rather than seasonal. And tonal would be like all deep colors, so it would be warm and cools. I am cool toned. I did the test that was definitive with it. Silver and gold test is pretty clear, and then the definitive one is a foundation test where one of the companies I ordered draping boards through, they send you foundation samples, and the cool one was perfect. So I am one, like, I'm sure that I'm cool toned, which means that I would not be seasonal, or would means I would not be tonal because I do have that cool tone. So I do lean winter, even if I am kind of tonal. But there are warm colors that don't look good on me, but they're not usually the deep warms. The deep warms tend to be good, but they're not quite as wow as I usually get compliments if I'm wearing deep winter colors. So that's the color side. Style essences. This is a theory. Truth is Beauty kind of took Kitchener, I'm not sure which, took his style essence theories and created a system where they're combined and mixed in different things. And I am not sure. I've been playing with the ingenue, like little bits of girly things, like tying the bow here instead of in the back. So it's like, rather than just a bandana, it's a little bow. That's been working. And then also I've gotten several compliments playing with the gamine style where I'm breaking up. So there's the vertical line. I've been breaking up the vertical line. So those two aspects of the ingenue and gamine seem to work for me. But people very rarely see ingenue and gamine as like the main essences. People typically tend to see natural first, which having dreadlocks, like that's a very natural essence characteristic, like the looser hair, but also when I have my hair up, and updos that are more put together, that leans more like classic or romantic. I think my lip shape and my nose might be more romantic. My eyes, I think, tend to be a little bit dramatic or classic, maybe. Overall, my face structures seem to be more classic. So that's kind of where it's kind of all over the place. And people like, in the group, Truth is Beauty group, it's been really fun because you post things, and a lot of it is people helping you see things. I have a list that I've made of like things from each of the different essences that tend to work really well on me. But I don't know, like, if like gamine, a thing with gamine is like small prints and patterns. So checkers, plaids, and stripes are all really good in there. But those are also, I think, in some people's analysis of that, the classic essence, those would also fit in the classic essence because they're staple, they're timeless prints. Whereas gamine but polka dots too would be they can be styled in a gamine way, but they also can be classic. So it could be that I'm trying to do gamine, but I'm actually doing classic. So anyways, all of that, if you're not familiar with it, don't stress out too much about it. But yeah, so I've been playing with that. Classic, most people can work with classic. One of the ways to figure out if classic is in your top 3 is by try elimination. If nothing else is, then it's classic. So classic is a tricky one to figure out because most people look okay in classic. But if you don't have classic, you're gonna look dull and drab, but you won't necessarily look bad. Whereas like with gamine, if you don't have any gamine, you're gonna look bad in gamine things. Or same with ingenue. If you don't have any ingenue, you're gonna look bad in ingenue. So and you can have up to all 7, but they suggest finding your top 3. Some combinations that have been pretty decent have been classic, natural, and anything with classic and natural and ethereal. A combination like 2 classic natural, classic ethereal, ethereal natural, and then like romantic, ingenue, gamine kind of all work. Some teeny bits of dramatic. I think I have the least dramatic probably. Dramatic is usually not a good one. Some of the dramatic some of the dramatic lines are fun, and I like I can wear them, but they do overwhelm me usually. But dramatic as a third essence mixed in with the other two, if they're right, you can I shouldn't say usually, but can work okay. So I think dramatic is probably my lowest. And there's a lot of things like I talked about gamine and classic overlapping. There's a lot of things with ethereal or angelic and romantic, like is it draping or rouging? Like, is it a V-neck like this, or is it a deep V? And some of this comes down to like my personality and my beliefs. Like I don't really wear super revealing clothing. Like my swimsuit is probably the most revealing because it's a swimsuit, but it's a skirt with a V-neck, and it's breastfeed. Like I can breastfeed in it, but you have to move it, and so it's like that's about as far revealing as I would go. But also that like I get lots of compliments on that swimsuit, but maybe it's because it's more conservative than a normal swimsuit. So anyways, I don't know. Lots of thoughts and things there. So that, and then also with Kibbe is the system, which is a body type system. It's about 20% face, whereas Kitchener is about 80% face. The numbers change. Different people are gonna have different theories. This is just my summary of my experiences with it. And with the body type with Kibbe, people who understand the system better, doing the test, I come up with answers all over the place. And part of that could be because a lot of these theories are based on white women, and not like, oh, it's racist. I'm not saying that, but that is who these theories were based upon, and that is where most color, essence, and Kibbe systems, that is who they cater to. So with that, the face part can skew that, and that I have like my nose and my lips are more African descended features because they are slightly larger. Now, is that like the essence, or is it is it ethnicity? I don't know. I don't know how much plays a role. But with those things, so anyways, so Kibbe is more body type, body shape, and has to do with angles and flesh. So it's not like are you flabby, but it has to do with the bone structure and then the way that the flesh lays on the bones. So two of the top ones I'm looking at are classic natural and dramatic natural. I am not pure dramatic. I'm not gamine because I'm too short and too tall. Classics, I could be some of the like flamboyant gamine, I believe, is a little bit taller, but I don't think I am, even though I've tested flamboyant gamine. And then natural, I'm kind of natural, and classics are kind of where it's at. I appear taller than I am to a lot of people. A lot of people are like, oh, you're only 5'6". That's happened many times. I don't know if that's because of my husband is very tall or if it is because I naturally look tall. But with being classic, like my body type in a lot of ways looks classic, but a lot of the classic things I am bored with. Like the classic style is kind of like, ooh, I want to wear more. Like I want to do something a little different, a little more exciting. And so that means that I'm probably not classic because it kind of is boring on me. So dramatic natural is one possibility. I don't know. With Kibbe, it's kind of different things. And also it's possible that like, I don't know for sure. Most people's faces and bodies do match because it's like their bone structure is their bone structure, and it carries throughout. Like I have long fingers and long feet, and that'd be a very dramatic thing, but I'm not that dramatically tall. And so it's a whole complicated one. I don't know, but this is where I'm at. So I wanted to update you guys, just because some people are curious about such things. So here you go. There's my update on my style journey.